That's a 42 roll there by Alex Lucas XL.
Okay, that's a pretty average roll.
Yeah, it's worse than average, but
could be worse, could be better.
I swear something's going on with the rolls. Like,
Oh, okay.
there are big rolls this day.
So yeah, Taiwan wins the roll with a
That
pretty
means
nice
Argentina bans
7
first,
roll.
and it's gonna be Takajaluvi, I'm pretty sure. They're taking their time to ban it though, so maybe they're thinking about something else. Meanwhile, we have Thailand versus US. They are playing There Is a Reason at the moment. The bans they're having for the United States, Tic Tac Dreaming, and Thailand banning That Missing Week. But no, it seems that Argentina is gonna opt for a different ban this time around. It's gonna be That Missing Week, which is the map,
Okay.
the tech map by Shoegazer.
That's been banned quite a lot now, actually, hasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Oh, that's kind of unexpected. I guess out of all the Rice maps, it's probably, well, it's like definitely the one that you would ban out of all the Rice maps. But I just think like, I don't know, the other non-Rice, like the non-Rice maps, just seem like so much worse, you know, in terms of being how bannable they are, right? Like Sukyo Heaven, as Taiwan just banned.
Alright, we're gonna go straight into Scarlet Tempest. This is the pick by Taiwan, and they are already targeting instantly Lucas' main weaknesses, which is speed. The question here is, does Argentina have a replacement for Lucas, or they'll have to force him to play it? Like, I can see Vortical X maybe making it into this one. Perfect choice will be Fisk if he is available and capable of playing the game properly. But if not, I guess Vortical X would be the one to choose here to replace Lucas. Or maybe even Avis, really. This is definitely the worst map for Argentina out of the remaining ones.
That's a pretty good pick for Taiwan then.
Yeah, definitely.
Given, they did really well in Scarlet Tempest earlier today, didn't they? I think it was played when they were against Japan, I want to say. But anyway, we're gonna have Lucky Gino, Stomy, and Sakaki for Taiwan.
I think I recognize Lucky Gino. I don't know where I know that name from. I don't know if he played before on a World Cup or if from Soft. I'm not sure. But I definitely recognize that name. Like, I tried to search information about the Taiwanese team and I just couldn't find much.
Yeah, they're kind of elusive. Some of the Asian teams are like that, I find.
Yeah, like Thailand and Taiwan, other than Lost School and maybe Forky's Grab. Like, suddenly a player called Boss Mad Wolf just trashed the ball.
I guess maybe just because we're from like more of like a Western community, but yeah, they're
even
kind
though you're
of
from the other side of the globe, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but like, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Speak English.
That's right. Right, so here we go into the speed section. Argentina is holding
And,
quite well. Same thing goes for Taiwan, other than Tommy, which is struggling quite a bit in terms of accuracy. He entered a little bit early into the first stream. Now he's recovering, but there is the miss here. Taiwan is already dropping the first combo in the entire run.
Hang on, were you talking about someone replacing Lucas?
Yeah, he's doing quite well, I think. I mean, he
yeah.
didn't have this score last time I see him playing, but his accuracy is kind of like elite here now, it seems.
Yeah, 99.7 I would think would be replace worthy. But,
I mean, I don't think I can solve that either, so oops.
Another miss from Lucky Gino. So that's gonna be only Sakaki holding the full combo for Taiwan. And overall, the accuracies on Argentina are just better, mainly because of Tommy's accuracy still struggling in the kind of low 98s. That's quite a big advantage over to Argentina as well. Taiwan really need them to drop quite heavily on the stream.
Yeah, but still, look at the accuracies from Taiwan. They are pretty decent. Like, Sakaki is outplaying Bossblade by just a very small margin, and Lucky Genio is outplaying Avis, but it's just Lucas that is 1% ahead of Tommy. Besides the misses, Argentina will have taken this regardless. Here in the last lens section, could be a break, but I don't think it's going to matter all that much. The difference is just way too big already, and Argentina doesn't need more time. They already taken this.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a break point.
The United States on the other side have lost the pick, like the map. The United States lost the map.
Oh, they lost There Is a Reason.
I mean, I'm sorry to interrupt this performance. Really good show here by Lucas with only 200s, 990,000 on a map like this. For a low seed, it's really good. Boss plays as well, doing quite well, and Adu hitting the third best score on the match. Lucky Gino and Sakaki both doing really, really well as well, but not being enough, carrying Tommy on the back. But back, as I said, United States have lost the map for 6,000 points of difference.
Really close. There's just a couple misses, unfortunate misses from the United States side, and that means that as of right now, United States have a 0% map win rate in MWC 2018.
We're gonna go straight into I Do What I Want here for Argentina. They have the perfect lineup for I Do What I Want. Bossface, Lucas, and Avis are the three main SVs players, and Avis is a pretty big fan of this map anyway, so that's gonna be good. Question is, can Taiwan do well on this too? That's the question.
I think there's always kind of a chance that a team can do well in this map.
I find it funny though I find it interesting that there is a reason the map that Thailand just won against the US, the best score was from a USA player. It was Electro with 993.4 thousand points. Even with that, they couldn't take it. Lost Pool didn't have the best of the ratios, but managing to only get 1 to 100 on the entire map. And that itself carried Thailand into the victory here. Superman had a couple of mistakes, and that costed the match for the United States.
A couple of stupid mistakes.
Wow.
It took me a while to think of that one.
Alright, here, so I Do What I Want is the pick here. Let's see. Okay, we see a hidden here by Sakura Lan, which is a replacement here for Lucky Gino.
Oh yeah,
And
Sakura
as well, replacing Lucas, okay.
Sakura Line is a hidden player, a lane cover player, if I remember correctly. So they do play with hidden all the time. So that's kind of expected.
Yeah,
Of
but
all
I'm
the SV maps, this is the map where lane cover really doesn't matter.
I'm actually surprised that we're seeing Bakshish replacing Lucas here. I was expecting Lucas to be training this map quite a lot. Doesn't seem to be the case. Let's see. Alright, first miss already for Sakaki here on the Taiwanese side. He's actually still holding relatively well, but it's not good enough compared to the Argentinians here. Tommy as well, having a bit of a difficulty keeping up with the accuracy, but holding the full combo. Argentina, on the other hand, are doing pretty well.
Ooh, Tommy with the miss as well. And Argentina just kind of overwhelming in their accuracy already, as well as their combo advantage.
No drops there. Babshi having a bit of a rush there, but still holding the full combo. Competing against Sakura Lan, which is holding the best score on Taiwan. Thankfully, Boss Plays and Avis are doing just quite well compared to the rest, and because of that, Argentina takes the point by 140,000 points. Look at the ratio there for Boss Plays, pretty decent. But 5 200s, 4 200s for Avis, and 8 for Babshish, alongside with a 100. And again, it's just Argentina kind of outplaying Taiwan, really, for the most part.
Yeah, that wasn't really close at all. With 3 FCs from Argentina, there wasn't really any discomfort at all, it looked like.
Yeah, they were on full control of it throughout all the map, really. There was never an open gate for Taiwan to come back once they started to drop. And meanwhile, we see Genesis at Oasis was the pick here on the US versus Thailand.
Wow.
US just took it by 17,000 points. Best score was for Toaster with 123 normal 300s. Again, a choke by Stupid Man with 1 miss, but still managing to get over the 990,000 mark. Because of that, United States now tied up the series. Sharp Kun had the worst score on the Thailand's side, unfortunately, and that costed him, or the team rather, the point. As well, we have, like I said, Hong Kong versus Singapore, which is about to start. They were having a little bit of a trouble finding the players.
Okay, we have ASGORE picked by Taiwan here. So, okay, yeah. So this has been played quite a few times, hasn't it?
Yeah,
So
this was a pretty
more
popular
of the... Yeah, so like kind of a chord jack sort of map. More accuracy focused than some of the other maps. Maybe not so much as Genesis, but definitely one of the 2 major accuracy picks. And oh no,
Okay,
wait.
what is happening with Sakaki there? I don't know if... Okay, yeah. I thought for a second it was the tournament client, but it seems like it was not. There's something going on there.
That's a disconnect?
Yeah, it seems like a disconnect. We're gonna have an abort here, and I'm gonna restart it.
Okay.
Remake.
Those are some really nice accuracies on the Argentinian side. Too bad they don't count.
Rip.
Well, it was just kind of very start of the map, so it's not really that bad.
Sakaki also is crash. Repeating, Sakaki also is crash. So because of that, we're gonna have a remake here. We're gonna play the same map again, don't worry, but We have to wait and see if Sakai can come back here. If not, Taiwan will have to find a replacement.
Internet issues are always kind of really unfortunate. You never really like to see disconnects in the middle of a match.
Well, I mean, fortunately, it was at the very early beginning of it, so a remake is still possible. But there is a rule there that if this gonna happen somewhere between the 30 seconds mark and the end of the chart, the remake is not allowed anymore. Therefore, your team probably doesn't win.
Yeah, there have been some really just like sad cases
soul crushing, yeah.
Yeah, of just the disconnects at the end of maps that unfortunately don't count. Indonesia
the first one that comes
versus
to mind,
Japan.
Indonesia versus Japan. Oh my god, we thought the same one.
Oh
it was
my god.
Impulsive State semi-finals.
Impulsive State with Indonesia versus Japan. For anyone that doesn't know the map, basically all the hard parts basically in the first third of the map, and then it slowly gets easier from there. And it's like a 5-minute map as well. And unfortunately, Indonesia with a really large lead, or not it wasn't like a huge lead, but it was like a really kind of like solid lead towards the end. There were like no nodes left, and one of the Indonesian players disconnected.
That was super sad. It was Remfanger.
Well, I was just not gonna say it to avoid calling someone out, but you've already done it, so.
I mean, you can just check the VOD, right? And
true.
I don't think the mentioning is gonna cause any issue, really.
Oh well, if Rem can
we have
be
double
tilted
Saigo
for tomorrow, that'll be pretty great.
We have double Saigo being played on Hong Kong versus Singapore and Thailand versus the United States, both at the same time.
Oh yes, I like that.
Same.
That's good.
And there it is. Singapore takes the first point of the match against Hong Kong. It is on Saigo, as we said previously, by 90,000 points of difference. By4 now takes the best score with 987,000.
Ooh. 987,000 is really exceptional.
It's pretty good, yeah. He got 10 200s though, so the best score will have been Lin Yes, I guess.
Lin Is
Yeah.
it Lin Dies or Lin Yes?
I think it's Lin Dies. I just said Lin Yes. He got
Lin
like 4
Yes.
200s, 200, 300s, but 2 misses and 250s.
4 200s is 200s is better.
I have a double S on
Yeah.
mind you.
Yeah, you're the mapper, so you don't count.
Yeah, I guess.
That's the rule. You're not allowed to play your own maps.
Okay,
That's
yeah, I guess that's fair. That's fair enough. It's funny though. I find it so hard to get double S's on this map pool. Like, it's very hard to be consistent on any of these maps. Like, it's not hard to be consistent on any of the maps, but it's hard to get double S's consistently on any of these maps.
Oh,
Maybe
some of
the
them-
only one that is not hard is Genesis at Oasis, if you can keep up with it. But the rest is just so easily chokeable.
I think some of them is definitely hard to be consistent on. I'm not going to say which ones because we started versus Indonesia. But yeah. ASGORE is probably one of them that if you can either kind of play it or you can't. And hold on, what's Tamamo's scroll speed? That's really low.
I like low scroll speed. Oh boy, we have a miss there by boss plays actually.
Oh,
Pretty big one
okay.
because it was on the hand jacks. He dropped a lot of accuracy.
It is, however, before the 400 combo mark, so if there is a drop from Taiwan from any point from now on, that would be more effective, or like it would hurt the score more than boss plays miss.
Accuracy is here from Taiwan and actually quite solid. I find it hilarious though. How can he play on such a low scroll speed? I'm actually curious on how low that is.
That's really low. That's like my scroll speed.
That's like berry tier. Oh no, Taiwan was struggling here with the very high density jacks, and that's gonna flicker the lead back in Argentina's favor.
Yeah, Taiwan is hitting quite late, I think. Just and Lucky Gino finding a miss, but traded by Abyss. So not the worst, but the accuracy is slowly going over towards Argentina's side. You're just looking more consistent overall.
I don't know, man. It's a pretty close battle nonetheless. Like, there's like less than 5,000 points of difference here. Or actually, it's like 7. And
it's mainly
how easily it is to choke this map, it could very well happen.
It's mainly just like the difference between the difference in Tamamo's accuracy and the early miss from boss plays.
I like how you said
and Abyss finding a break.
Oh, double miss.
Oh
Wow.
Oh wait, this is gonna be close.
She traded with Tamamo Desu, but now she drops again. They were simultaneous or pretty close to each other, so it's not gonna affect the score as badly as 2 misses spread out. But
there's still a last section of the map.
Yeah, there's still a section.
It could be enough.
I think it is. In fact, I think it is. Taiwan is about to get into it, and Abyss finds another difficulty there, another miss.
That's it. If they hold their combos,
just need to hold on through the ending.
Taiwan wins.
If they can hold the ending fine enough, they should be taking it.
I can't.
And there is the ending. There's 200 by Tamamo Desu, but it's no misses. 2,000 points of difference, and Taiwan will win their first map in the tournament, I think, actually. Wow, that was a comeback. They never held off. They tried until the very last note. Oh boy.
That was really...
Yeah, that was a really...
Yeah, just nice. That was just nice. That was a really... Yeah, really good scores from both Sacrolan and Lucas, both with the full combos. Boss plays would have gotten the full combo as well, if not for that unlucky earlier miss. So Taiwan on the board now, but it is Argentina's pick, so if Taiwan want to tie up the score, then they'll have to catch a break point sooner or later.
Tai won the series.
Tai.
You had to tie them won the series.
If only, yeah, if only Taiwan won their first pick, then they would have been tied at 1.
Yep. So let's see what Argentina has in the bucket here in order to pick it.
And in the meantime, it does seem like United States has won on Saigo against Thailand. All 6 players actually with FCs. Everyone above 983,000 points. It's a really high level lobby. And we're going to have Jig. I think that's what I hear.
Yes. You are correct.
So Argentina picking Jig. So one of the harder to act, more technical LN map of the game. And okay.
Yeah, with Jig being picked here, I believe this favors Argentina quite a lot, really. I honestly don't know how well versed Taiwan is on long notes. I believe we have not seen a long note map yet.
I think we might have.
Let's
Have
check
to
it
go
out
back
real
and
quick.
check. Go and check, hold on.
No, it was not. It was Scarlet Tempest.
No, in like in the previous matches.
Oh yeah, that I don't know then. I know that Lucas probably does quite well on this map, and the same goes for boss plays. So it's probably a solid pick for Argentina, regardless of the opponent. But it's also a matter of seeing how well can Taiwan hold on and long no technical maps. Meanwhile, we have the US versus Thailand 3-1 now in favor of the United States, as Thailand instantly picking Tak Ajaluvi.
Okay, so Taiwan actually did play Jig against Japan earlier. With no FCs, but then again, their ASGORE play against Japan was also not as good as what they just did on ASGORE. So maybe Taiwan playing a bit better now?
Yep. Oh man, I just saw the scores on Singapore versus Hong Kong. They are leading 2-0 now, but Lindies
Yes.
got 63,300 on ASGORE. B1SS.
Oh wow.
That's the best score on ASGORE so far in the entire tournament, I think. That tops Intel.
Yeah, that's really impressive.
Right, here we go then for Jig.
Getting jiggy with it.
Yeah. We see 200 drops by Avis and Boss Play, quite a lot of them actually. But same thing for Sakuralan and Sakaki here. So due to that, Argentina is on a slight lead at the moment. Even Lucas is struggling quite hard to get accuracy, but there's a double miss there by Avis and Sakaki, both trading as Sakuralan now drops right afterwards. That's gonna be a big boost for Argentina.
Yeah, overall we have Lucas and Boss Plays both holding really good accuracies, or rather Lucas and Abyss now. Both above 99% when none of the Taiwanese players are holding above 99 now.
Yeah. Seems to be pretty over at this point, really.
Yeah, in general, just Taiwan struggling to hold their combos and accuracies. Still 2 full combos for Argentina.
Argentina, yes.
Argentina.
Yeah, that's a decent score for Argentina. I think it can do better than that. In all honesty, like, keep in mind, like, if Argentina wins this match, they'll have to beat Italy in order to advance to the round of 16, right? So in order to do that, they'll have to improve some of these scores at least. I think Jig is one of those picks that they could take, but they will need an improvement here, I believe. 980,000 is pretty decent, but 960 is already starting to be a bit harsh. I believe Alu with just a full combo will do just as fine.
Yeah, that's just because mainly just because of the one break. Without that break, it would have probably been high 970s. Like 979, 978 around.
Still having, yeah, around that point.
Whoa. Thailand versus United States, the toaster with 991,000 points on Takai Jalugi.
He got a single 100 and 76 300s. Rip, double S.
I don't even consider that a map that I try to get accuracy on. Oh,
That was
Lost
a
Pool
fairly
as well.
close match though. Both Matt will have a big issue with it, but without having a full combo, Thailand will have probably taken that one, based on the accuracy at least.
Yeah, Lost Cool actually pretty much matching Toaster with 990k.
What are the ratios from Singapore on Genesis at Oasis? Man, if you're checking the entry link, 188 for By4 now, 151 for Lindias, or Lindias, or
0
Lindias.
200, 0 100, 0 50s, 3 miss.
I cry every time.
I wonder if that's keyboard drops.
Don't think so. I think
Yes.
dropping on Genesis with just one miss is pretty fine, pretty common. Like just like locking your
Saigo
finger
as
or
well?
something. Oh, Saigo is more common to just have a 50
Saigo,
instead of a
like,
miss.
fair enough, fair enough.
And here we go, Genesis at Oasis. The pick here on the match between Argentina and Taiwan, 5th pick of the match. We'll see if Argentina can find herself in a position of match point, or if Taiwan will fight back once again and take their second.
Yeah, Taiwan did do well on ASGORE, so I mean, I guess this is the next best thing if ASGORE works.
Yep, Sakuraland though being replaced here by MSPS Tomi. So we'll see if that works out.
We have a few 200s coming in from Tommy in the broken stream section. But other than that, scores are really close. No major drops so far. Accuracy from Taiwan is actually really good, barring just a little bit lower from Tommy. Sakaki and Lucky Gino both having a really solid accuracy.
Yeah, but Argentina is also doing quite well on this map. This accuracy's advantage is in favor of Argentina due to the difference between Tomi and Alu here, or Avis. But if you check the scores, Lucky Gino and Sakaki are both equalizing both Avis and boss play, so it's just Lucas that is making that difference in favor of the South American team here. 0.7% accuracy, even though it doesn't sound as much, it's really a big difference.
Yeah, well, when you're at that high and talking about 99.8, 0.7 is massive, gigantic.
The fact that you have to take into account that 0.7% though, it has to be divided by 3 because, you know, there are 3 players. It's not that just one player makes up that difference itself. So that's the reason why the scores are not as far away as they should be if it was maybe a 1v1 encounter.
Yeah.
Scores are pretty close though, and we're getting to the broken jumpstream section. Misses are likely to happen on this part, but they don't appear, so we're going to dance jumpstream now, see if they can keep up.
Yeah, Taiwan's still in this. still holding on to all 3 FCs, so there is still the possibility that they can come back, but it would require some misses from the Argentinian team at this point.
I think a single miss might just do it itself, but the more time it passes, the more time they have to reach the 400 combo cap.
Yeah,
Oh, but there's the miss. That's a big miss from Lucas, actually. He got a couple there and a bad judgments. That's what Taiwan was looking for, but it might be too late already. Oh, but the miss on Tom in the end.
Oh, no. Without that miss at the very end, I think Taiwan might have taken that.
You have been super close.
Yeah, it definitely would have been really close towards the end there. But unfortunate, just one miss at the very end for Taiwan. Or one double miss there. So only a about 16,000 point win for Argentina. But that said, they do take the point, and it is Argentina's pick for match point.
So, potentially last pick of the match here.
Yeah, Taiwan's gonna need to win everything from now on if they want to come back, so very, very strongly in favor of Argentina this match.
So, what is Argentina going to pick now? It's uncertain. I have no idea really. I think Tsukio Heaven will be a alright pick, but I think it was banned, so probably not doing it. So it's gonna be Saigo instead, which is another long no map, and long no seems to be quite good against Taiwan.
Yeah, well, we did see them struggle quite a lot on Jig. But then, I guess, in some way, Saigo is a kind of different map entirely, so who knows? Kind of more like straightforward in terms of rhythm. But then Argentina have been showing just better accuracy overall, so definitely Argentina favored, I would say. In the meantime, the United States have won against Thailand 5-1. After that, after Thailand took the first point.
Bit of a hiccup there for the US, but I gotta give credit to Thailand. They have been playing so well, and it's kind of sad that they are probably gonna get knocked out of group stage if they aren't already, which I think they are. They lost against Malaysia and the US, so that's probably it.
Yeah, in another group, Thailand would have probably gone through. They put up some really close scores against the United States, who are, for many people, the favourites to win the entire tournament. Okay, getting into the 6th map. And oh, we have a lot of 200s being dropped by Taiwan in the first few seconds.
The intro is kind of hard to time. I don't think it's particularly hard to play, but it's just that because it is the intro and you don't have like the VPM tracked on your muscle memory, it's so hard to get into it without dropping a bit of accuracy.
Yeah, especially because it's like the very first sound in the song. It can be really hard to time like just the first few notes without any like lead-in song. It seems like Taiwan have recovered their accuracies for the most part. Lucky Gino's still hovering a little bit underneath 99%.
Yeah, but so is Boss Place, so they're pretty even here in terms of accuracy. In fact, I think Taiwan might just be able to take it back if they get a little bit more time. It's just how Lucas is destroying the chart.
Lucas is holding well above everyone on Taiwan, so that's really pushing Argentina into, I think, just a small advantage. Although now Lucky Gino is falling above Boss Plays. Boss Plays is dropping quite a lot.
Seems that Argentina is still somewhat capable of keeping the lead up, besides the accuracy disadvantage by Boss Plays here. Alu's doing really well, and that is something that Argentina was looking for, Alu to wake up and start playing at the level she usually does. And this play, it's what's keeping Argentina afloat on this map, really, because Lucas is doing really well as expected, but the difference maker here is being Abyss compared to the rest. But there is a miss, unfortunate double miss, and packed by Boss Plays.
And that's gonna swing the lead right over into Taiwan's favor.
Yeah, and now what is starting to make the difference here is the huge plays by Sakaki and Sakura Land, both holding really solid accuracies, and Lucky Gino just able to hold the combo through it is keeping him afloat as well. That combo break on that low accuracy could cost him like good 10,000 points, and there it is.
Ooh. Yeah, that's
Will that be enough for Argentina to catch up though?
Argentina needed. Boss Plays has had, I think, 3 misses now already though.
But Sakaki
that one from Sakaki's, that's gonna do it.
Traded with Boss Plays though. Boss Play has the lower accuracy, so his miss is not gonna hurt as much as Sakaki's one did to Taiwan. And because of that, it seems that Argentina's on the lead.
Yeah, I think Argentina still got the lead so far, but it is really close.
The spread out misses here from Sakaki and Lucky Gino are what's causing the issue. If it was the same player missing twice, it would have been a different story, but there's another miss there by Lucky Gino just before the last transition, and we're entering the last section of the map as Lucky Gino is just lost into it, not able to recover himself. He was holding really nicely with the full combo for such a long time, but at just 1 point he collapses, and with him Taiwan does collapse too. With a miss from Boss Play at the very end, there's not enough time for Taiwan to catch up. It's a point for Argentina and a 5-1 victory.
Close one for Thailand though. Almost making it at the very end there of the map. Sakuralan, Lucas, and Abyss all getting that full combo. But congratulations to Argentina winning the match 5-1, which means they are in a contention for that top 2 spot in the group.
Yep, they have to beat Italy, and that's a hard task. I'm telling you that.
That'll be a close. It'll be a match to watch. Definitely a really important one for both teams.